Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of This Old Mustang. Real cars for real people. Of course, I got my sidekick over here. He's been in almost every video. That's Rich with the Killer Eco Boost. He calls it the Yellow Jacket. But we haven't had a Foxbody on yet, so I'm very excited today because not only do we have a vintage 1990, Joe?
93.
A 1993 vintage Foxbody, but wait till you see what's under the hood. Okay, so let's talk to Joe and find out what's going on, because there's gotta be a story behind this car. How you doing, Joe?
Sweet.
So this is a 93. That was the last year of the Foxbody.
Yeah, last year, and this is the only year they made that color. So it's a little bit special.
And it was funny because the other Tyler, was his a 93?
Yep.
Same color.
Yep.
They look like the same car, except obviously there's a little difference.
A little bit.
So this truly is this old Mustang.
Ain't that old.
No, it's not a 68, that's for sure.
He said he was going to wash it before he got here, but he said, fuck it, man.
Well, it's not the exterior that is so
Oh,
impressive.
shit.
It's what's under the hood that is downright frightening.
Want to talk about that?
So, no, not yet.
Okay.
Joe, how long have you had this car?
I've had it about 6 years. This is my first car. Yeah.
Now, when you had it, did you buy it with this baby in it?
No, I bought it 100% stock.
100% stock.
Yeah.
Lifter push rod 302 motor, 215 horsepower.
Yep, rolling in my 5.0. Yep.
Rolling in my 5.0. Was it an automatic?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to have to tell me about that quick shifter thing you got in there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So how many miles were on the 5.0 when you bought it?
130,000.
That's not bad. If they change the oil, it would be okay.
Yeah, they're lasted bulletproof motors since they started.
How many miles did you ultimately finish with?
Probably about 160.
Okay, so you only drove her for 30,000 miles.
Yeah, just to school and back.
What happened to the 302?
Well, it wasn't tested.
Oh, so it was still running good.
Yeah, it's still running.
You just wanted something healthier under the hood.
Yeah.
And you had to put this thing on it.
Yeah.
Holy Moses. Wait till you see, guys. All right. Now, you decided, regardless of whether the exterior was showing its age or not, the most important thing to you was what was under the hood.
Yeah, I want to go fast.
You want to go fast. Okay. And those are the stock rims, and they're like 16 inches, right?
No, these are actually stock replicas. 17 inches.
Those,
Yeah, so
how many inches are those?
These are 17.
Those are 17.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're not gigantic. What are they?
I got 255s up front and 275s in the back.
So we got a bigger tire in the back. Okay. And these are Hoosiers. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, these are street radials, street slicks.
Yeah. The street car tires.
You can drive it on the street, but those are made to hook up.
Yep.
It's a good thing, too, because you don't have traction control. You can't, am I right to assume, Joe, you can't drive that in the rain with that tire on it?
No, you don't want to.
You don't want to. See the Mustang? That's an 80s logo if ever I saw it. Don't you agree? Let's get a shot of the back. Now, this is a GT. It was either a GT or a notchback. The notchbacks were very popular. That's a giant spoiler. Does that actually, is that for show or does that actually create that?
You'd have to ask the engineers. I'd say just got to.
He kept the pollen on there to keep the ascent down, so you can
It's
go
not
right
fast
back.
enough to blow it off.
Rich, what will we do without you?
Well, I'm just, pointing out the obvious.
And they put the 5 emblem on that side and the blue oval on this side. And that's original?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's original.
Okay. And you being an automatic nut,
It's badass, man.
may I sit in it?
Yeah, you could.
Where's your wallet at, kid?
Okay, Racer X. Why are you sitting 6 feet away from the steering wheel?
I'm about 6'3".
Okay, we'll let you go on that. Now you put 2 extra gauges in here. Can you get those on camera, Ant? Uh-oh, there's the giveaway when we pop the hood. It's got a boost gauge, and it's got the air-fuel ratio. Very cool. This bolted right in. What was there?
Those are just AC vents.
AC vents.
Yeah, so
There's your 1980 steering wheel. Now, what can I...
yeah, you can play with it.
My foot's on the brake. Okay, I'm guessing it's in first gear, low gear.
Yeah, that'd be first. And then if you click it back, not holding the handle, like just pull it back without pulling that lever. That's second. And then pull the lever. That's third.
It goes in this direction?
Yeah, it's reverse. So when you're pulling 10 G's off the line, you don't got to push forward. Back with it.
Oh, man. How long did it take you to get used to that?
You pick it up pretty quick. Not too bad.
So here we are. We're racing. Boom, you're gonna hit it. Then when you get to the red line, boom. Then you get to the red line.
Hold on, you went to neutral.
You went to neutral.
Yeah, that's neutral. That's first. And then pull it without the lever.
Without the lever.
Second. And then with it's third.
That took a little bit of practice to memorize all of it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But it's safer.
In the long run, do you think that gives you a quicker shift?
I mean, it's just the safety thing. You don't want to have some
What
floppy
are you going to
shift.
put over here to cover this up?
That's where the ashtray was, so I'm going to cut up the little plastic cover and fit it all nice.
Oh, here's where the original... Guys, look at this. This was a 5-speed,
No, it was an automatic car.
but your shifter was here.
Yeah.
Wow, we're talking modification world here. Did you do all this yourself?
Yep. All on the concrete.
So you're a full tilt motor.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Okay, now for the big reveal. Where would you go?
Over here. Get this guy's phone number. How much boost you got in this? Top 5 this guy. Man. About 15.
Come on over. I'm sure many of our viewers recognize this immediately as I did, but if you don't, that is clearly a General Motors Corvette LS3. Am I right?
Well, actually, it's a truck block. It's an L96. It's got the LS3 heads and the LS3 intake on it. So it's a 6.0 with the LS3 top.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's got 6.0 liters?
Yep.
Well, then put 6.0 on the badges.
I'll get a Sharpie. I'll fill you.
Come back here.
Yep.
Now, at first glance, fellas, at first glance, when we were at the over at Acura at the car show, I thought, oh, it's a normally aspirated LS3. I probably can't take it, but maybe stay close. But here's what I didn't notice last week. Zoom in on that, Ant. It's got a giant hair dryer on it. How much boost you say? Only 60 SI?
It's about 14.
14?
Yeah.
That's a different,
Yeah.
that's different. So you're pumping 14, and it looks like it was done well. Did you put it in?
Yeah, I did. I swapped the whole motor, trans, did the whole turbo kit myself.
Impressive.
Yep.
Impressive. And look at these custom headers. The headers on this car, Ian, actually come forward, and then he cut out down here, right?
Yep.
And then ran the exhaust back. It's totally customized. Joe has a flair for how to make things work, how to get it to fit and work. And I have to tell you, it looks tight and it looks
like it's meant to be, right?
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, it doesn't look like it was done. This is a blow-off valve over here.
Yep.
You got a blow-off valve. This turbo is humongous. Look at the size of that. That's bigger than the Garrett turbo on the '87 Buicks.
Which blow-up valve did you go with?
It's an all-in-3
There's your
blow-off
intake
valve.
manifold. That was the dead giveaway for the LS motor. I have one other question. This motor came with valve covers, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is the stock valve covers.
Well, this
But,
isn't a valve. There is no valve cover.
Well, yeah, the valve cover underneath it's stock, but it's got the ICT billet.
Oh,
coil
this is the
brackets.
valve cover here.
Yeah.
And then what's this bracket on top doing here?
Yeah, it just holds the coil packs up.
It's like a hanger.
Yeah, I thought it looked nice, and I got it.
And then what they would do is put plastic over this.
Yeah.
Right, okay. But you didn't do that, and I have to admit, this is scary. It's scary looking. I said that last week. That was scary looking, but now it's absolutely frightening.
Yeah, no shit.
Now, what's the curb weight on this Foxbody with this LS motor?
I've never weighed it. The LS is probably a little bit heavier than the 5.0. It's probably about 3,000, 3,100 pounds.
So you got a 3,000 pound car. Have you dynoed this?
Yeah, at the dyno it made 700 horsepower to the tire on pumpkins.
700 horsepower to the rear wheels. Rich, let me borrow. We'll take the turbocharger off the 4-cylinder, stick it on the 3 valve.
Yeah, well,
That might work.
it looked like he gave birth to my fucking turbo, dude. It's not even close.
Man. Start. Okay, let's start this monster up. Hit it, Joe. Is this a cold start? Not really. Oh, that's right. This is old school.
Sounds like shit, man. You got a flex fan on there?
Yeah, I got it.
I am impressed. Where's your?
I just kind of lays there.
I am super impressed.
Gonna rattle my camera to
I mean,
bits.
There's a couple things going on. I mean, number one, he made an LS3 fit beautifully into a 1993 Ford.
Dude, I got that motor. It's in a 2500 Silverado sitting in my dad's driveway with 80,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
I give you 500 bucks for it.
We ought to pick up.
500?
We ought to pick up ourselves a project Corvette, like the mid '90s, like a '97.
Well, the body's rusted off. You can hear it rusting. The motor's still. Now, my buddy said, "I want that motor. I want that motor." And I'm like, "Why would you want that motor?" Well, now I know
That's it.
why.
Oh man, no, that and with the blower on. So this is going to be a sacrifice. And he got squirrely, and like all the way down there. Oh my goodness, that car's a beast. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go back down to the cul-de-sac. We're gonna wrap things up. Hey, and by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Okay, let's go back down. This is this old Mustang getting ready to sign off. I have to say that Joe here is not only an impressive mechanic that he could create this monster, but he's also one unbelievably skilled driver. You literally left positive traction patch marks 600 feet down the road and went sideways at 90 miles an hour. It's awesome. I'd restore the whole exterior, the interior, man. This is the Foxbody from hell.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you're going to be part of the group.
Yeah, who's
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Jesse, you're his wingman.
Sure.
All right, nice. What, you got anything at home?
Yeah, that's time.
Okay. And we all know this character over here.
got my airspeed again. I had him up until, no I didn't.
And my rev limiter set too low, and I hit the rev limiter. But you know what? None of that would have made any difference.
Made no difference.
This thing was going into hyper warp speed. He was like Captain Picard, engaged.
Right. Hey, brother.